Yo yo, we're back with the Rising Stars. Today it's round 5, and before we get into the race details, let's have a quick look at the championship standings after 4 rounds in the Mini Cooper S. So Davo leading that Season 4 championship currently by a massive 3 rounds in that Mini Cooper S to give himself a nice little cushion. Neighbor P2 and Stu P3 currently on the podium, but you're halfway through the season, and now part 2 where we said goodbye to the Mini Cooper S last week. Now for the final 4 races we will be seeing the Porsche Cayman GT4 car, and today it will be Watkins Glen, the long course. Also part 2, a bit of a change in the settings. The race went up the length from 30 to 40 minutes. We have tire strategy this time as well. So all racing tires are available. The racing softs are mandatory, and we have upped the multipliers a little bit. ×4 the tire wear, ×3 fuel consumption. It could be interesting here at the Glen. Round tires might be an issue. We'll see how those strategies will look like. 1 stop hard to soft, 2 stop medium soft, or medium soft. Can't really see a soft strategy, to be honest, but maybe we'll also see like a 3 stopper all the way softs. We'll see. Usually the pit loss too big to go for multiple pit stops, but yeah. So qualifying will be the same, 10 minutes, and this is going to start now. So let's just put in good luck, and then let's go. 10 minutes qualifying. Well, let's jump into the session. Pit entry, pit exit. Interesting one. Easy to collect 3 seconds if you're not careful. Crossing the solid yellow lines. Yeah, and let's have a look at our drivers today. So Neighbor in the lead in his nearly finished livery. As he told us, 65% maybe this time. And we're getting there. We have Kip in a TCR livery. Stu, I think, is using the same car livery as in the previously ended GT4 Cup. So he should be used to that car. Evoque with a very basic livery. He told us he went with the wrong car. He was probably practicing with the road car instead of the Group 4 car. And Davo, a championship leader, using a black and orange livery. Alright, so 10 minutes in total. Probably the second and the third lap is the one you're looking at really to push, and the tire wear might become an issue. So we run with May into the first turn, third gear for rotation, and get the run. Uphill the S's. I think staying in fifth gear is the best option here. Before the bus stop on the left hand side, you look at the 300. Brake. Don't cut too much. Straight line it, and Brother did exactly that. Cut too much on the entry. So first lap probably not the fastest. Good thing is that he can serve the penalty on the current lap. No, he's backing out a bit, so we jump to the next onboard driver. That will be Kip. The key here, probably not put too much load onto the tires. And now into the final couple of turns. This left-hander nearly flat. I think there's a little lift needed. Don't run too wide on the exit. That looks good now. The final turn. Third gear. Not sure if it's needed, but kept a very steady line. And we see the first time at a 55.3, so expecting definitely 54s for pole position. We'll have a look at Davo. Close to the wall. And this could be a 54 incoming. No, not yet. 55.3, where is Zivok? 57 to start with, getting used to the other car, I reckon. Ney now on his second outlap of the qualifying, getting ready to start his attempt. 5 minutes in, and let's stay with him. Good run. First turn, yeah, carries the speed. So 55.3 to beat. Let's see if he gets the bus stop correct this time. Yeah, that looked way better. Played it safe this time. I'll get close to the inside curb and onto the power again to carry the speed. Into the boot section we go. Keeps it well on track. Looks like a very smooth lap so far. Uphill we go. Out of the chute, the short back straight, and 7/10 purple up for a 54 into the heel. He goes, third gear, tight to the inside curb, gets a good run, fourth gear, down to third gear, let it coast. Wait, don't run too wide. 8/10. Now just one more turn, brake, let it coast. onto the power. Oh, understeers into the wall. Loses a little bit of momentum. No penalty, I think, though. And it's a 54.8. So there's still some time left in this final sector without hitting the wall. And some of the drivers opted to go for some fresh soft tires for their second flying lap. Got the fuel down, especially Devo. I think he pitted. Fuel, yeah, it's down. Let's have a look at Stu still running. We can already see the tire wear on especially the front left will be the crucial tire. Runs very wide. He's down for temp, though he won't be improving. What about Kip? Kip is on the out lap with fresh tires, but also with nearly 50% fuel running. There's Ewok, fresh tires, the 3-second penalty. We should have still enough time to cross the line and go for one more shot. So currently Mayweather on provisional pole on the outlap again. Will he make it round? So there's a 2-minute overrun. So if you cross the line before the 10-minute mark, you will get one more lap in. Let's jump to Devo for his final shot in the qualifying. P3 currently with a 55.3. Approaching the bus stop, let's see. Purple, oh, good first sector. Through the bus stop. Keeps it planted, yep. Didn't touch the grass. Stayed within the white lines. Looking solid so far, understeers a little bit. Gets the power down again, so we wait for sector 2. Through the penalty zone, not purple anymore, but will be improving. And we saw that Mayweather had wall contact, final turn, 3/10, definitely. Maybe 4. What he lost. So, let's see. Lost some time. Still on track for a personal best and maybe front row start. Getting close to the wall. Will it be a 54.7? It is. So massive final sector. Kip on the final lap and Mayweather as well. Pole position gives you an extra point, bonus point. Nay purple, well, he knows, like, the final turn, if he gets it right. This time, better run. Was it good enough for pole? It's... Whoa! That is as close as it can probably get, 0.002. Just Kip is on that final lap. Half a second he needs to find. He's improving. Probably not enough to get onto the front row. Runs a bit too wide. I think this might be a penalty. for extending the track limits. Yep, just a little bit too much. It will be P3 for Kip, Stu P4, and Ewok improved to a 56.2. That is P5. Right. Let's quickly have a look at the qualifying results. So grab my screenshots as always. So mighty close between Neighbor and Davo, 54.79, and then 7 for Neighbor, 9 for Davo. Oh. Second row, all TCR, Kip and Stu, and then Ewok 5. Yeah, that was a very good lap until that final turn. That wall contact, definitely. But still you managed to grab that pole position. Not by much, but still. Pole is pole, and a bonus point. And for you. So, we have a quick look at the race settings. Well, what's important, 40 minutes. Thing is, we have BOP on, brake balance can be adjusted. Then we have probably this tire wear times 4, fuel consumption times 3, refueling speed 5 liters per second. It is, and you see that all the racing tire compounds are available, but the soft tire is required, mandatory. And with that being said, we will be starting this race very, very soon. So yeah, I had a little bit of a practice, and yeah, so soft tires may be good for 4, maybe 5 laps. That this might be a stretch. So I'd argue medium, soft should be the go-to strategy. If you really want to avoid 2 stops, then you have to use the hard tire compound. Of course. But yeah, we'll see. And with that being said, good luck. Have a good race. Let's get round 5 underway. Porsche Cayman GT4 Rising Stars Season 4, Round 5 at Watkins Glen. The long course. Let's start with false start check. As always, let's go. Okay, ready? Hopefully the drivers are ready. And then we hear the engines. Not too much revving going on, so also fuel won't last for the entire race. And here we go. We're off, and Neighbor with a good start. He's on the hard tire compound. Davo on the mediums. Into the first turn we go. It is single file. Kip on the mediums. Ewok is using the soft tires, interestingly, and Stu as well on the soft tire compound. So that's an interesting strategy, but maybe just get rid of the softs early and then hope to have a good strategy towards the end of the race. Neighbor keeps the lead on the hard tire compound. Davo close behind. Ewok P3. Kip. There was some grass involved in there. It was okay. Don't see a penalty. Stu a little gap, but keeping it probably a bit easy, relaxed. Evoque, oh, that is the connection. Looked like a bit of a mode. Oh, Mayweather had to serve a penalty. Loses like 3 positions in the end, maybe. On the inside, Kip on the outside. Who gets the better run uphill? Kip is on the inside now as better track position, so Mayweather has to give some room on the inside. So it drops down from P1 to P4, but has still the slipstream. Evoque on the soft tires, making some progress early up to P2. Davo leading this race. Mediums runs wide. Oh, close. I think he just managed to keep a tire on. Nope, he didn't. So that's half a second for Davo. Slowly the gaps are opening up, so Davo might be lucky enough to just lose 1 position. May versus Stu. Stu sends it inside through the bus stop, so Nate definitely on a tire and fuel saving strategy. Well, he isn't fighting with that strategy. That's definitely smart thinking. Here his time will come later in that race. So Davo has 8/10 of a gap now before approaching the penalty zone. It's still 8/10. He might get away with it. Let's see. Evoque with the better run, and you probably lose a second with that half-second penalty. So Evo takes the lead. Currently, so he's on the soft tires, remember that. Davo on the mediums. Oh, and looks down the inside for a brief moment. Kip within a second, also on the mediums. Stu just outside of the slipstream range, and Mayweather right behind, gets a good run, but not close enough to really go for a move into turn 1. Evoque very wide, but there's the connection makes it tricky, I think, for everyone to judge where that wide Porsche is currently on track. This could get sketchy. He's on the inside and he's ghosting, so definitely a bit of a guessing game now into the bus stop. This could get crucial. Davo made the move. It's probably the best, and stay in front of a laggy car. Kip now with the same challenge. And they got past Stu through the bus stop. Oh, there was an incident. Let's see if we can catch what happened to Stu. It's already happened, so a little bit of damage. Most likely had to do with the bus stop chicane. So how long will those soft tires last on Evoque's Porsche Cayman? It's still looking okay at the end of lap number 3. So definitely one more lap. It's doable. Let's have a look at the lap times. Neighbor 57.6 on the hards. Kip did a 56 and a 58 on those mediums. What about Davo? 56.6 after that 58. Ewok 58 last time around, 56 as well. The race seems to be settling down a little bit. Stu collects himself a 1 second penalty. He'll be dropping out of the slipstream range now. Probably more than 4 seconds. He's still doing a good job looking after those soft tires. May lost a little bit of time. Kip versus Ewok. That front left tire died. Like, wow. Didn't look too bad at the end of lap 3, now coming towards the end of lap number 4. So that front left is basically gone, so not surprised to see Ewok pitting. No, he's going for 1 more. No, he's pitting. Yeah, that's probably the better idea. No, so it's 4 laps softs for Ewok. Is to looking after tires. Could get 5-6 laps out of those softs, maybe. And Davo improving the fastest lap of the race, 56.4. It's 2.6 seconds to Kip, both on the mediums. And Neighbor on the racing hards. Let's also compare a little bit the fuel. So 75 for Ney, same for Kip, and same for Davo. So not about really saving fuel, more about the tires then. Oh, that was wide. Could he get his car back onto the track? Avoid getting a penalty. Yeah, it looks like. Just, but shouldn't do that too often. And we have Ewok once again with a 3-second penalty for crossing the pit entry or exit line. So we saw that in the qualifying. That's very painful, that penalty. He's on the medium tires now, got rid of those softs. How long will Stu run? Yeah, one more. Things are trying to get the softs up to lap number 6, but this should be then the maximum. I reckon 57 now for Neighbor. Consistency 0.6, 0.4, 0.6. Kip getting closer, 56.3, new fastest lap of the race. Trying to get into slipstream range. Davo flying through the bus stop, gaining 2/10. But also using a bit more tire life. Look at the difference on the front left between Davo and Kip. And those 2/10. It's going up and down a little bit. So far, pretty much the same speed. The top two, with the significant advantage in tire wear for Kip currently. 1.5, trying to get that slipstream now. It's very, very close. Better run for Kip. Will he get the run? Would be crucial for Kip to get into slipstream range coming out of turn number 1. Gets the better run once again. Now the closing speed, and he should get some of the toe now. Yeah, 1.3. 3/10 for the run towards the bus stop. Smooth through the tricky chicane. That's where you lose a little bit of time, but then hucks his car on the inside curb, gets better rotation, and gains back the time lost through the bus stop. Down to 1.1. Devo's front left not looking good. That's probably a bit too much wear. Gets a good run. 1.2 now into the final 2 turns. Again, very close to the wall. Better run for Kip again. Brings that gap down to less than a second. Look at the tire wear still. That's difference night and day. Stu made it until lap 7 on those softs. The closing speed, crazy. It won't be enough. So early liftoff. Then understeers, avoids getting a penalty. I'm pretty sure about that. Stu using the hard tires. The pressure is on for Devo now. Keep right behind with the tire wear advantage. And also just 4 seconds the gap to Ney in P3. Ney on the hards. Devo understeers. Think tires are gone now. Yep, that front left is pretty much dead. So I guess we will see Devo pitting now after 15 minutes. Probably needs to do a bit of a longer run the next stint on the mediums and then finish on softs. That could be a strategy. Kip takes the lead. Mayweather still keeping that gap roughly at 4 seconds. With Devo leaving the pit lane. He should stay in P3. Evoque and comes around. Start finish. The TCR, that's in that case it's Tichney Committee Racing for the drivers involved in this, but it's also meant for the World Touring Car Racing Championship in real life. So definitely two different meanings for TCR. But in that case the drivers are definitely representing Tichney and his community. So what is Davo's strategy? Medium again, so yeah. So he did 8 on the mediums. Should do at least 9 on this stint. And then maybe 5, 6 towards the end on the softs. And can Stu get those hard tires all the way till the end. We started on the softs, took them all the way till lap 7, and now maybe trying to go for that one stop. You see Kip is in now, an early pit stop. Tires still looked okay, but you don't have to run them, of course, all the way. At some point you will definitely lose grip and lose time. So there's Davo now. Should be close between the two. Davo comes around the first turn. Kip on the pit entry. There's a difference in fuel, so 5 liters per second refueling speed, and Kip took some fuel on this stint. That's why we see a gap of 5 to 6 seconds, and also on a fresh set of medium tires now for the second stint. So the racing soft is mandatory, so both Kip and Davo, medium so far, will be using the softs on that last stint of the race, while we have Ney Butters started this race on the hard tire compounds. What is Ney Butters' strategy for this one? One stop, hard, 2 soft? Could be tricky. It's like 50% on that front left already after 20 minutes, so approaching the halfway mark of this race. Can he do at least 10 more minutes on those softs? Or will it be also a 2-stop, medium soft or soft till the end? You see lap time still looking okay. I think this is a bit slower than the previous ones, 58.3, yeah, 57's usually the pace he was looking at. So Davo, that first time lapped after the pit stop, and this could be a new fastest lap of the race incoming. 56.0. Now maybe the push stint. I don't know, it shouldn't be the push stint. I think he should try to look after tires. He had a hard time on that opening stint with the tire wear. And Kip, the smooth operator, so far as no tire and the fuel advantage. Will it be okay that 6 seconds? Not easy to close, despite having a little bit of an advantage for the latter stages of that race. So Evoque started on the softs, on the mediums still looking okay, so don't think he can go all the way till the end, but a second stint on the mediums might be incoming. And Stu softs too hard. Fuel could be an issue, and also avoid those track limit penalties, of course. Doesn't really help you. So we see that Davo is definitely gaining. Oh, and once again they saying hello to the wall. We saw that during the qualifying session. Luckily it doesn't pick up any damage. 57 again, and Davo flying. 55 incoming, maybe? Yeah, 55.8. Don't think Kip can go at that pace. It's a 56.2. So 4/10 currently. 6.7. So the fastest driver on track currently, our championship leader in P2. That lighter car with less fuel definitely helps with the pace, and maybe also helps a little bit with the tire wear. So I think that the target lap time for the pit stop should be a lap 19 for Davo, and May, with that same idea in mind, on the front left, what's that, 70% maybe down. I think if he wants to make that one stop work, at least lap 17, lap 18. Yeah, maybe lap 18 should be okay. I'm probably looking at a 22 lap race then. So yeah, we saw like 5 laps on the softs are doable. So pit at the end of lap 17, and then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 on the softs. Kip now with his personal best, 56.1. Now on the same pace as Davo again. Davo dropping slowly. Still okay, but still gaining on Ney. So how long can Ewok run on the mediums? Just over 15 minutes to go, and tire wear on the front left, now getting into a crucial stage. Stu very, very smooth. Once again using too much of the grass line and giving himself another 1 second penalty. So this could be the problem for Stu today, that prevents for getting a better result. Oh look, so Ney still having roughly 10 seconds. Lap 14. Tire wear the final 20% now on the front left. Davo another 56. 7. Lost some time. Kip gained 3/10 also a little bit of a moment, probably 0.1, 0.2, definitely doable. We saw it earlier. So there is this fuel advantage with a 5 liter per second refueling rate. Easily 3-4 seconds that Kip has in hand. So he should bring that gap down to roughly 4 seconds to give Davo a fight. Then on that upcoming final stint of the race. A gap for Neighbor under 10 seconds now. It's 58, low, mid to low still. Will that one-stop strategy work? Will it be a good one? I think 3 more laps are needed when he crosses the line. This could get very, very close. What a lap time, 57.4. He's definitely pushing. High 56s for Davo. Keep gaining. Another half a second it is. So under 6 seconds now, slowly, and we see once again the difference in tire wear while Ewok heading into pit lane for the final stop. So I don't think he's risking a soft tire stint. It will be mediums, pretty sure. We will see when he leaves pit lane. Mediums are displayed. So here comes Stu. Overtakes Ewok. And the pit entry is the problem for Ewok, why he's using the mediums. So twice now the 3-second penalty. So otherwise it would be much closer to Stu, who also has a penalty. And back to the race leader, Neighbor 8.6. Gap is coming down, but if he manages to stay in front before the pit stop, he has a really good look at a race win. It's still too early to pit for the softs. I think maximum of 10 minutes, so at least this lap, maybe 2 more to be safe. You don't want to have that soft tires on the final lap. Pretty sure it could be a three-way battle for the victory then. So Davo and Kip catching, but that half-second penalty will slow him down a little bit. 5.4 that gap. Davo, I think he is good to go for 1 more lap after this, so should fulfill his target, doing 8 and 9 laps on the mediums and then finish the race on the softs. Oh, not much tread left on Neighbor's front left. Is this the final lap of the hard tire compound stint? Or will it be 1 more? Either way, it will be 1 very painful lap on dead tires. It's either on the hards for the stint or on the softs towards the end of the race. The fuel basically the same between Ney and Davo, so still roughly 7 seconds the gap, and maybe play it safe. No, risk it. Hit now. Davo going for one more, I reckon. Here we go. And Davo back into the lead, also holds that fastest lap of the race, but this could be in danger with Neybather now getting onto the soft tire compound. Yeah, but it's also Kip and Davo who needs to run the soft, so it will be a shootout for the victory and the fastest lap of the race between those three drivers. So just stay within the solid yellow line. And soft tires, 25 liters of fuel for Ney. So Stu has probably enough fuel to get to the end. Ewok trying to catch Stu. Gap went down 6.5. So Davo now on his in lap, arguably 6 seconds still that gap to Kip, who runs wide, maybe too wide, maybe another half seconds penalty. I close my eyes. No, he was fine. So the gap stays at 6 seconds. Into the final sector we go. Ooh, that's close for track limits. I think he just kept one tire on the curb, so this should be fine. With 6.5 minutes to go, he will enter pit lane. And soft tires it is for the final stint. What about Kip? Following Davo now. Let's see that fuel advantage. Oh, maybe Kip doesn't need to refuel at all. Davo definitely needs to put in some fuel. Oh, this could be the difference maker. What about Neybather into the final sector on the soft tires on his out lap? Will he jump the two drivers? Davo with 22. Kip didn't refuel. Kip with the overtake in pit lane. Is it? Neybather comes around turn number 1. We have that three-way. Right, do we? Where's Davo? Where's Kip? Now Davo stays in front of Kip. Just, but not by much. Kip understeers a little bit. It's 2 seconds to Davo and 6 seconds to Neybather. So, and the question is now, who can look after those soft tires? Now, if those tires go on that final lap, you easily lose 4 seconds. So, push, but not too much, I reckon. Judging race pace so far, I wouldn't be surprised to have a close battle between Davo and Kip on the final lap of the race. Kip did better looking after those tires. Davo a bit quicker, but it might come down to a survival on that final lap of the race. Neybather 6.5 seconds, so his tires are 1 lap older compared to Davo and Kip. He will set the new fastest lap for now. He crosses the line and it's 3 more laps to go. 54.6. It's a kind of statement, I think. So Kip lost 2/10 on that out lap. Also the gap between Stu and Evok coming down, 3.5 seconds. It will be 2 more laps for both of the drivers. We look at the gaps, 6 seconds still for Ney. Devo keeps that 2.4. Tires not an issue currently. Devo gained roughly half a second through the bus stop, apart into the boot section. More tire wear on Neighbor's Porsche, but that's understandable because he pitted earlier. 5.6. So far, Devo may be up for a new fastest lap of the race. Also 1 bonus point for the fastest lap. Gets a good run. We see purple. Not quite. Maybe Kip gained a little bit on Devo. 56.0. 55 incoming. And Kip 54.8. Ooh, down to 2 seconds again. 2 more laps to go. Probably that 54.688 will stand as the fastest lap of the race. Evok also close to slipstream range. Less than 2 seconds, starting their final lap of the race now. Those two keeps it within the track limits. Evok as well, pushing, gaining, maybe creeping into slipstream range. Yeah, gets a very good run, 1.7, 1.6, maybe into the 1.5 range before the bus stop. Under 5 seconds between Neighbor and Devo, still 2 seconds between Devo and Kip. Devo's front left now, again wearing out. Neighbor lost 2 seconds on his own personal best. This lap 4 seconds. It's now tire management. Less than 4 seconds. Devo is pushing. 2.3. Kip again tire wear advantage. Evok with that penalty that might cost him chance. No, it was Stu with them. Both, I think. I don't know, I'm confused. So they're on their final lap. Can Stu keep that P4? Or can Evok find a way past the final sector? It's half a second. I think Stu holds onto the line and keeps that P4. Evok P5, let's go back to the race lead. It's 3.7 between Ney and Devo on the final lap. 2.3. Devo pushing the tires to the limits. 3.4. What about Ney's tires? Looking better than Devo. So fuel also is low, but they should be fine. And Devo's front left is nearly done. Was it too much pushing? I don't know. 3.8 for Ney. He should have it. Devo now, the front left is gone. He will be struggling now on those turns and instantly losing time 4.8, 4.9, 1.5 to Kip. Kip with the opportunity to go. Understeer is real for Devo. He was pushing too much. Kip is pushing, is gaining. Neighbor of 5.7. They should have it in the back. What about Devo? Can he hold on to that P2? Kip now right behind. Final turn might be very crucial for Devo. That is a right-hand turn. And I think, yeah, Kip with a better run. Neighbor wins this race. And Neighbor on that final turn. Devo left with no tires. And Kip crosses line P2. Devo drops down to P3. Yeah, he was pushing a bit too much on those soft tires. But GG's. Great race. Close race. And let's have a look at the provisional race results. Neighbor with the victory. The fastest lap and pole position. Triple crown for Ney. So a good comeback in the championships. So reducing the point deficit. Yeah, with maximum points today in round number 5. Kip then P2. Last lap overtake on Devo, who finishes on the podium, P3. And then also a close finish between Stu and Ewok for P4 and P5. Alright. So that was round 5, Rising Star Season 4. Let's have a look at next week, shall we? So it will be still the Cayman GT4, of course. And the track, let me quick look at the schedule. I'm totally prepared for that. You see that? We'll head over to Germany, Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit. So that should be an interesting one as well. So good race, everyone. GG's. And yeah, back for more action next week. Then Nürburgring GP Rising Stars Season 4 round number 5. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.